Morning everyone, most respected Honorable Governor and Chancellor of Tamil Nadu, Dr. J. Jayalalitha Fisheries University, Sri R.N. Raviji, Honorable Vice Chancellor of the University, Professor N. Felixji, officers of the state governments, distinguished members of the Board of Management, academicians, researchers of the university, members of the Academic Council, Research Council, Extension Council, former Vice Chancellor of this university, distinguished invitees and guests, representatives from press and media, respected parents of the graduating students, most importantly, the students awaiting for this glorious moment. Ladies and gentlemen, I consider myself privileged and honored to have opportunity to deliver the address of the 10th convocation in this prestigious university. I am indeed grateful to the Honorable Governor Sir and Chancellor of this university, Sri R.N. Raviji, and Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor N. Felixji for inviting me to this important event of this university. Dear students, today marks a significant milestone of your life. This is not the culmination years of your dedicated learning, perseverance and hard work, but so much of expectations which are waiting for you. At the outset, I extend my hearty congratulations to all of you who are receiving degrees and also winners of the several medals and awards. I wholeheartedly compliment the parents of the successful graduates for inspiration, encouragement, sacrifice and support that you bestowed upon your children. I also congratulate the faculty members of the TNJPU for your dedication and commitments for creating a highly trained and motivated human resources for this country since 2012. It is indeed remarkable, just over a decade, this university has expanded into 40 constitutional units, including colleges, institutes, training centers, incubation centers, KVK, referral labs, off-campus facilities in different districts of the state. That is what Honorable Vice Chancellor had mentioned. Sir, as the DDG of Fisheries Science, I have been keeping track of the development and performance of all 37 fisheries colleges of the country. I don't have any hesitation to say these colleges, all these fisheries colleges under this esteemed university have been the forerunner. That is what I would like to say at this point of time. I am highly impressed with the performance of the students in every front, be it academics, extracurricular activities. We have seen at CIFE Mumbai, the deemed university under ICER, every year 30 to 40 students take admission in different master degree programs, PhD programs. So I convey my salutations and congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to the Honorable Vice Chancellor and all the faculty members too. As you know, Indian Council of Agricultural Research, we have eight fishery research institutes who have been steering the agricultural research, frontline extension, and also several innovative programs. These 8 institutes, since probably before independence, we had 2 important institutes, Central Marine Fishery Research Institute and Central Inland Fishery Institute. Both institutes which were established before independence in 1947 have been steering the agricultural fisheries research in the country. Of late, of course, we have divided into several institutes. Today we have 8 fisheries institutes working on natural resource management, working on aquaculture, working on again genetic resource management of the country. It is not only the ICR institutes, the different fisheries colleges under different university, including this particular university, TNJPU, and organizations under different ministries and departments also have been contributing immensely to the R&D program. Sir, we know how these R&D outcomes have been able to contribute towards the India's emergence as one of the global leaders. Today, all of us know the issues at this point of time. the issues having access to the food and nutritional security. Today we say that the human population up to 8.2 billion globally, which is going to increase significantly. Maybe by 2050, we expect to have somewhere around 9.8 billion. And by the year 2100, it is expected the population will increase to about 11.2 billion. So it will be a Herculean task for all of us. It is not only it is our also responsibility and duty to see that this is how do we provide the protein-rich food to our increasing the population. The challenges is becoming more severe. All of us know about these years. The climate change impact have been the major issues at this point of time. We have seen because of the climate change, whether it is sea level increase, whether it is the acidification of water, whether it is sea level increase, all of us has seen the issues at this point of time. There has been significant impact on this, how the algal blooms have been so rampant over these years. We have seen how the distribution and abundance pattern of the fishes have changed. The phenology has changed. The breeding performance has been impacted. The issues have been so much. When we talk of issues, whether it is not only the climate change, the anthropogenic pressure, whatever we say, when we talk of anthropogenic pressure, it is not only the overfishing, the pollution. It's see the last maybe 5-6 decades, the water quality, what you have in our coastal waters. The microplastic, for example, today microplastic has been a major issue at this point of time. The degradation of our environment. There are several issues in the global front. Global front, when you talk of again economic issues, the war between the countries. For example, the weakening economies of several countries or slowing job growth. There have been several issues at this point of time. The challenge is more daunting in the country like India, with so much population, about 1.4 billion population today. We are expecting it is going to increase to about 1.5 billion by 2030, and by 2050 it is going to increase somewhere around 1.67 billion. So it will be a Herculean task for all of us. So how do you meet these challenges of food security? It is not when we talk of agricultural science, including fisheries, everybody is looking at us how best we provide the solution for the food, not only food security, the nutritional security. That is what we say at this point of time. All the time when we talk of fish, all the time we used to say it is rich in protein. Then we started talking it is rich in nutrients, but today we don't talk fish as only protein or nutrition source. It is a health food. How do we provide this health food to all are the issues at this point of time. When we are looking again global front, sir, today we produce somewhere around 185 million ton of finfish and shellfish, about 38 million ton of seaweed. Country like India, we have not done much on the seaweed production, but definitely in finfish and shellfish production, we have done so well. From less than 1 million ton, maybe at the time of independence, today we are talking of about 19.5 million ton. But when we are talking at the global front also, still we are contributing about 10% of the global fish production. When we are looking at the again global front by 2030, even if not much, only 6-7 years, with maybe 5-6 years ahead of us, we need to produce another additional 20 million ton of fish. From where this will come? Definitely nobody expects that this fish will come from capture fisheries. We have seen last 3 to 4 decades how our capture fisheries production is stagnating. Somewhere around 90 million ton to 95 million ton, it is hovering around that. So everybody expects this additional 20 million ton has to come only from the aquaculture. So we have a great responsibility ahead. It is not when we are looking for production, it is not only fish farming. We need to enhance our productivity, unit area productivity we need to increase. We need to reduce the post-harvest losses. That is one area probably we have failed to great extent. So when we talk of again the next 25 years by 2047 vision what we are dreaming for or what we are aiming for. At the same time, we need to have an introspection. What last 25 years, what we have done? Probably we have done so well. This sector has done so well. If you see the just production sale for last 10 years, we have almost doubled the production. From 9.6 million ton in India, today we are talking of 19.5 million ton at this point of time. We have definitely done well when we talk of export front. Very few people are aware that we have been exporting so much. If any person in the country you ask, which is the commodity which India exports maximum? Everybody talks of basmati rice. Very few people probably talks of the fish as an important exporting item. Today we last 20 years, if you see, tenfold increase in export. Somewhere around 6,500 crores. Today we are talking more than 60,000 crores. A single commodity shrimp coming from the aquaculture is contributing more than 40,000 crores of rupees to our GDP. In this endeavor, the contribution of R&D is so important. We have seen how this R&D has been able to contribute. It is not only the development of technology, bringing innovation and all, which has brought real transformation in this sector, both capture and culture sector. We have witnessed the technological impact. For example, they just have induced breeding in 57. We started breeding for first time in 1957. 100% of our seed was coming from only river and collection. We used to wait when the flood will come, when seed will be available for us. Today, 100% of the seed we are providing from the hatcheries. For example, calf has been the major commodity. Today we have 3,500 hatcheries, more than that, which are not only self-providing the seed, becoming self-sufficient, but also have a capacity or potential to increase much more in the coming days. We have in the shrimp sector, for example, 30 years back, sir, I started working in the coastal aquaculture sector in Nellore itself. That time we were depending 100% of the seed coming from the natural collection because we had got only 2 hatcheries in the country, Taspak and Ospak. Today more than 500 hatcheries which have been providing enough quantity of quality seed, whatever the species we talk of today. 30 years back, every single particle of formulated feed was coming from Taiwan or Thailand. Today our industry is producing more than 4 million ton of feed today, sir. And they have a capacity, even if we want to double our production, still they will be able to provide the feed whatever we have. We have done so well not only in the calf culture. Today we are talking of somewhere around 10 million ton plus calf production. Not only calves, we have diversified. We have diversified to great extent from calf to catfishes. Today, for example, only pungus, what we call, we produce somewhere around maybe 1.2 million ton. The paku, we produce somewhere 2 to 3 lakh ton. The for example, catfishes, other catfishes like mangur, or for example, today we talk of marel, a high value species, we produce somewhere around 2.5 million ton. So much of a diversification, sir, has happened. Today we don't talk of India is only a calf country. Today we have technology to provide to our farmers and stakeholders more than 80 species with us, food fishes and shellfishes. So not only food fishes we are talking of, several ornamental fishes. When people used to talk about ornamental fishes, everybody talks only the goldfish, angelfish, so and so forth. But today we don't talk that. We talk of high value ornamentals like damsels, like clown, or even the shrimp, ornamental shrimp of 1 inch size, which are sold at $10 to $12 in the single fish are sold at $10 to $12 in the global market. So much of diversification has happened everywhere. Not only in the freshwater, in the brackish-water front. Today we don't talk of only shrimps. Today we talk of diversified fin fishes, whether mullet, milkfishes, pearl spot, crabs, and so forth. In the marine side, for example, sir, I was a mariculture student. 40 years, 35 years back, we did not know, we never had some of the species which we do farming today. Cobia, pompano, snapper, grouper, maybe golden trevally, whatnot. Several of the species breeding technology or seed production, mass-scale seed production technology is available with us. More than 3,500 cages are operational. Maybe 20 years back, people used to say India cage culture in the marine water is not possible because so much of natural hazard, cyclone, but today we have demonstrated it is feasible, not only feasible, it is economically viable also. We need to diversify our system in the mariculture from not only from the fin fishes, cage culture and all, but also maybe oysters, mussel, seaweed, several areas we have been talking of today. In the inland front also today, for example, cage culture in the small cages of only 6 meter by 4 meter, we have been able to demonstrate a production of about 3 ton of fish in the reservoirs. A small cage of only 6 meter diameter, a hall of this size which can hold about maybe 20 cages, each cage can produce about 3 ton of fish, and each kilo of fish is somewhere around 300 rupees plus. So opportunity is enormous. So we have done so well, but definitely there are a lot to do in every front. Today the future of farming will not be input-based farming. Future of farming will be knowledge-based farming, technology-based farming. That is the traditional wisdom integrating with the new scientific knowledge. Those are the few things in fusion we need to do. For example, genetic improvement program which we have been able to undertake over years. We have done well in some of the species like rohu, katla, freshwater prawn, maybe magur. We have demonstrated even the same fish can show the production efficiency or growth efficiency more than 50-60% over the years. So sky is the limit to use this potential of this technology. Sir, next 10 years we have thought adding another 6 more species to bring under the genetic improvement program. Not only on the genetic improvement program, but also, for example, cryopreservation. When you talk of cryopreservation sperm, everybody talks of only probably in the cattle or buffalo we can do artificial insemination. Nobody had ever thought of using cryopreservation technology in case of in the hatchery, fish hatchery for the genetic improvement program. We have demonstrated last 5 years the potential of use of cryopreservation milk for improving the broodstock status. Several cutting-edge areas, for example, decoding of genome. 10 years before, the country did not have the capacity to decode the genome. Today, we have at least a dozen of species we have been able to whole genome sequencing we have been able to do. So we think in coming days there will be a lot of more to do. Genome editing is another one area. All of you know that recently India has been successful, first country to have success in editing the rice genome. But we are working on some of the freshwater species, brackish-water species, mainly taking the growth and disease resistance as the major trait on that. We know for sure in coming days, for example, feed is an important area. We have been able to do so much, but still a lot to do. For example, larval feed, broodstock feed. We need to come out to the farm-made feed. Several more responsibility before all of you students. Health has been a major concern over the years. After the corona period, everybody has realized the importance of a health management. So how do you meet these challenges are so important? We have done well, definitely to a good extent, bringing out several diagnostics, several therapeutics. But still we need to work more on, for example, vaccination technology. We have done few vaccines has come up, but still we need to do a lot. For example, disease surveillance program. That is one area. Last 12 years we have been doing a disease surveillance program in whole country. About 30 centers, 30 organizations have been joined, and College of Fisheries under this university is also a partner. I must thank and congratulate also the Honorable Vice Chancellor and faculty members that you have done so well and contributed to that. Another program that also we have undertaken, the antimicrobial resistance. Everybody talks of today, climate change is a major threat. But another hidden threat is antimicrobial resistance, all of you know. We need to understand how it is going to impact our sector. So another network project we have started with 30 centers. So we sincerely believe in the coming days, this science-driven aquaculture need to contribute also. That is what we need to think. How best it will contribute, we need to think. We have been able to bring out several policy documents, for example, guidelines for seed certification, hatchery accreditation, maybe biosecurity management plan is coming out. All those areas, it is not only the aquaculture, in the fisheries, open water fisheries management also we have done so well. For example, stock assessment, potential fishery zone, identification, revalidating our potential of the Indian seas, several conservation measures. For example, all the time when you used to say the ranching program in the rivers, but people have never thought of ranching in the sea. We have already demonstrated the impact of ranching in the open sea also. Some of the species which like Serapenia semicircuitous, which we have ran, has shown at least 15% increase in fisheries. The fish aggregating device use important conservation measures that country need to again maybe expand. Some of the again conservation measures, when you talk of turtle extrusion device, juvenile extrusion device, several of these areas, new boats and gears, with energy efficiency, bringing more energy efficiency are another important areas. We have been able to potential of the cage culture, potential of seafood farming in the both coast. We have been able to assess about 47,000 hectare area we have identified for cage culture, about 23,000 hectare in the seaweed culture. In the coming days, I am sure with this maybe technological interventions with the help of our students and faculty, probably in the coming days the open sea mariculture will take a new shape. Value additions, for example, it is not only the value addition we are talking of, bringing out high value product from the west. What we talk of waste to wealth are another important areas we need to work in the coming days. We know the expectations are too much. We have done so well, 6 to 8% growth, no match when we compare with the other sector. But the government of India under the Honorable Prime Minister, he has given us the target of increasing that growth rate from 6 to 7% to 8 to 9%. How do you achieve that? That is what is important. Our focus is not for only today or tomorrow, only 5 years. We need to target for the 2047. We want to produce somewhere around 24 million ton by 2030. 40 million ton by 2047. How do you do that? The science, what you do, that is more important in the coming days. We have been talking of Atmanirbhar Bharat. It is not the expectations of only SDG goals. We need to, when we talk of SDG goal 2030, that is not the only end of the day. When we talk of fisheries, everybody talks of goal number 7, goal number 14, life below water. Probably time has come to think more on goal number 17. The partnership, so important today, partnership, linking university to institute to the NGO to probably industry. That partnership is so important in this coming days. Coming to again education, we have done so well in the ICR side. 6th Dean's Committee, already Honorable Vice Chancellor mentioned. 6th Dean Committee syllabus is already in place. Congratulations to you. Again, thank you so much that you have accepted in toto. This gives a tremendous opportunity. Several integrated courses, several courses like multidisciplinary courses, supportive courses, skill enhancement program, making our students industry ready. I am sure in the coming days this will go a long way for shaping our education and bringing the industry ready our professionals in the coming days. NEP 2020 has provided a greater flexibility to our students, definitely. But experiential learning, for example, few experiential learning unit I saw while coming. Probably this institute, if they need more experiential learning unit, will be definitely happy to provide support from the education division side. I will assure you, we will be ready to provide some more support under those. We are trying to provide conducive environment for you, dear students. You are our strength. You are under strength. How do you utilize your strength is so important. Nothing has prevented you to excel. I am sure the faculty, the university has given you enough. Time has come. How do you return those to the university or institute is so important at this point of time. We have in this, for example, at the central level, under this government, all of you have seen, the new ministry has come, new department of fisheries has come, new schemes, Blue Revolution scheme with 3,000 crores investment. Again, the PMSSY, Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana scheme with 20,050 crores. Again, PMMKSSY scheme with 6,000 crores. And let me tell you, again, the PMSSY second phase is going to come, maybe it will roll out from the next year. I am sure with more investment, more opportunity to get those important funding whichever required. But friends, we have lot of expectations from you. Expectations is not only from the center, or expectations not only from the Honorable Prime Minister, expectations from all fronts, the farmers, entrepreneurs, from all of you, and expectations from your parents, your brothers and sisters. Everybody expects a lot from you. How do you deliver those? They are so important at this point of time. I don't like to take more time. Probably I have taken enough time. I only urge you the best, use your best opportunity, whatever available before you. It is not the end of your life. It is only starting. It is only a starting point. What we say in Hindi, mehnat rang laegi. So it is the hard work only can give you everything. It can bring colors to you, only hard work. Whoever has got awards and all, congratulations to you. But forget now. Start as a new innings. That is what is more commitment, more hard work. That is what is necessary. Honorable Vice Chancellor was mentioning the first Indian Fishery Student Innovation Startup Conference this year they organized. I was the witness also. I did participate. I must tell you that it was one of the wonderfully organized conferences. Opportunity for all the students from all the colleges. It was a really unique one. I am sure that the guidance and support you are getting from the Honorable Chancellor is definitely immense. Without his support and guidance, probably all those is not possible, I am sure. Friends, I don't intend to take more time. Only thank each one of you. Congratulate each one of you, dear students. Congratulate each one of you. But expectations are more. What we say in Hindi, dil mange more. Little more expectations from all front. How do you meet those expectations are important at this point of time. At the end, I must again thank Honorable Chancellor Sir and Honorable Vice Chancellor for giving me this opportunity to be here, and wish all the best, dear students, for your future endeavor. Thank you so much.